Alright, this is going to be a much quicker video. I tried one earlier that turned in a 5-minute video turned into 20. So I'm going to try again. Except this time I'm not going to use clouds. We're just going to take, black on white here. Just take your scribbles. And I'm, just draw a basic island. And don't worry about it too much. We're going to fix any long-term issues with it. Just fix any weird little things that would piss you off. I don't like those. They suck. Alright. I'm just gonna fill them right quick. And don't worry about it if they look kind of bland and crappy right now. We're gonna work on that. If you have any extra things you want to fix right quick, this is the time to do it. But right now we're only going for general shape, so don't get too crazy. There's just gonna be some quick islands in case you ever need to do something really fast. Alright, there. Instead of using the black and alpha plugin, we're going to use shift click. And then click the white and then click delete it. And as you can see, even in here, it deletes it. Shift click allows you to select everything of a single color. It's a fantastic thing to use. So go ahead and get used to using it because you're going to need it a lot in Paint.net Mapmaking. Now we're going to use, let's go focus. Drop the opacity a bit. And back to image sampling. Make sure you use image sampling for this. We're going to be doing this on a separate layer, so you definitely need image sampling. Alright, see what we did? By shift clicking, we fill everything. And we can delete the old layer now. I lost some of my islands up there, but that's okay. I tend to believe, trust that it weathers a bit. Now I'm going to object outline. Alright, a bit more. Now, what we're going to do, and this is important, we're going to go to distort, dense. Yeah, see these numbers? Make sure you use them, or something similar to them. 110, 25. In this case, roughness is 65, but I recommend something like 10 to 25. But I'm using this for my personal stuff. 2 for tension, and quality does not matter. It just doesn't help at all. So don't bother. And I'm going to click OK. Now, as you can see, it turned those shapes into something a little bit more organic. And we're going to do the same thing I did a minute ago. Drop the opacity. Make sure image is on. Make sure anti-aliasing is disabled. I did it wrong. Gotta do it on the right layer. Shift click again. Delete the old. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Now, right quick, blue. Ah, crap, that's right. Okay, we're gonna go sampling layer this time. And then shift fill, that way we get all the little gaps underneath the, the little lakes, I guess, for lack of a better term. Now, we're going to use this as a backup, so save it, but don't get rid of it. Now, our actual land will be this, and we're going to put white, or actually, let me just swap colors. Okay, there you go. Now you have something that looks a lot like Google Map. We're going to duplicate this, invert those colors back so black is primary. I highly recommend you get the outline object function. I prefer 1, 3. That's my favorite. I like that. However, if you do not have the outline object plugin and you want to just make do, go up to invert colors. Well, that worked, but that's not what I meant to do. So let's do it right. Invert color. We're going to effects, blur, Gaussian blur. Two should do it. And then swap the space on them. It's not as good of an outline, but it is an outline. So it does the job. Okay. Now, from here, we don't need the backup no more. I'm moving under the water. From here, you can do, I recommend grabbing pencil. And I prefer pencil over paintbrush for this because of pixels. Pixels are your best friend. And we're not going to worry too hard about borders right now. This is a tutorial, not a functioning world. Now we're going to shift click back to image, make sure you're on image. This is going to be state lines, basically just your borders to separate things. Now I have a set of pastel colors I like to use, and they do the job admirably. Make sure you get all the little crappy miscellany. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it for that, but you get the point. Just make sure you grab all your little miscellany when you're down there doing it. Big ones anyway. Let's grab green. And we'll turn this one to be peach. Alright, and if you want to do names, the quickest way, my recommendation is that you turn anti-aliasing back on, use simple black, use a font size of like 12. This is in a small image, 600 by 600, so we don't need a big one. And I recommend Open Sans. It's a Google font, you'll have to install it. Alright, and that's the basic premise of it. There you go. There's your 8-minute political map. Thank you.